Us for NBA. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Lillard from outside. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now here's Brown. Misses in close. Portland is gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
That doesn't go either for Brown.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lillard with it. Williams picks him up. Nobody near Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And it's Brown missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far. Even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And stolen by Lillard. At 6. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off the shot. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
Now Smart to the inside. Horford. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Williams against Lillard. Inside. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. The three. The rebound by the Celtics.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of those. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Nurkic, a screen on Smart. Lillard from outside finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brown drives in. Off target at the rim. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. 8-point game. Tries the spin move. Tatum dishes to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Williams with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Grant for 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. Thibault finds Lillard. Grant with a screen on Brown. Lillard from outside. Al Horford with the rebound. Fires the 3. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Blazers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by the Celtics. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Smart. And the rebound by Nurkic.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Sharp. Buries it down low. Sharp's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Lillard with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And you look at the young talents the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group. And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. Grant sets a screen through Lillard. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, PA?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man, to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Portland.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brown. Three-pointer, Lillard. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Nurkic. Stolen by Smart. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Launches a three. And it's Jason Tatum with a three. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Lillard way outside. Grant with a screen on Smart. Lillard from outside. And another three for Portland.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Down low. Here's Williams. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown down low. Covered by Lillard. Williams can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 11. Knocked away and taken away by Brown. Outside, Smart. Here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Smart kicks to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
What tenacity from Tatum, brushing off the contact and finding a way.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers lead by 9. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got White. Griffin out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Griffin sets the screen for White. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Well, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
White dishes to Gallinari. Brogdon the pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Simons against White. Shoots it up. The shot's good from Simons.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Count that bucket.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Little kicks to Reddish. There's a good screen. Pass to Simons. Now here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Eubanks. Another shot. Reddish the pass to Eubanks. Reddish with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's White. Crafty move. And White with the stuff.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
White against Simon. White with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Griffin attacking, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Griffin's got his second basket.
And the foot speed there of Griffin on full display. So explosive driving to the rack.
And Simon's wide open. He'll fight. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. Brogdon outside. Passes it to Griffin. Here we go, one-on-one. Simons from outside. Blake Griffin pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. So Boston ends up going with a new group. 1:32 left in the third quarter. There's the pass to Bryant. Williams, a screen on Simon. Brown, the pass to Williams. Just 3 to shoot. The deep 3 from Tatum. Kept wide by Boston. Williams finds Horford. The second chance effort. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jeremy Grant comes in for Little. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Reddish. And it's Sharp in for Johnson.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Three-pointers, Simon. And another 3 for Portland.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Tatum.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He could easily work around the defense.
Grant outside. Simons from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Thybulle in at the 3. Pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires the 3. That shot misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nurkic against Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Poked loose and stolen by Thibault. Out to the right wing. Grant with a screen on Smart. Three-pointer, Lillard, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Smart. It's Brown on the wing. To the paint, Horford. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Sharp. Here's Grant. Rebound Boston. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Covered by Lillard. Smart dishes to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Shoots from the elbow. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
the previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
6 on the shot clock. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Brown.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside Tatum. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And stolen by Thibault. Kicks it to Lillard. Grant with a screen on Brown. Lillard against Brown. Lillard, the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Here's Brown, and he drives in. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Smart against Lillard. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
You just can't give Lillard an inch out there. He's going to shoot that one incredibly fast.
Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Portland.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lillard.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Lillard. He can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Brown outside. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
Off the inbound pass, no good. And so it's Portland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Johnson against Tatum. Screen by Claxton. Outside Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And that one's long.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Smart passes to Brown. Williams a screen on Johnson. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. The 3. And no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Jason Tatum still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Horford a screen on Bridges. Here's Brown. Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Shoots over Johnson. Misses off the right iron. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special. Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Screen by Claxton. Pass to Dinwiddie. Johnson against Williams. To the middle. Puts it up from 12. Claxton can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Brown draws the double, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Hits both from the stripe. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Brown passes to Horford. Soft touch off the glass.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Johnson with it, hounded by Tatum. Brown against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Horford, a screen on Johnson. There's Tatum with the 3. Drops in the 3.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Out to the right wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. Simmons against Horford. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Horford. Claxton can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Tatum's got 6 points.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Simmons with a screen on Smart. Dinwiddie lays it up and banks it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For Boston, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Smart with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Williams passes to Brown. Back to Williams. There's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
It's good if it goes. That shot missing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They lead by 3. And we'll get things started.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston. And, RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then when you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
On the floor for the Nets, Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Johnson passes to Simmons. Bridges outside. Simmons with a screen on Brown. Three-pointer, Bridges gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Smart passes to Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Bridges against Brown. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Robert Williams picks up one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
The Nets have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shoot.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the free throw, no good. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Screen by Claxton. 4-3. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. There's the double team with Horford for 3. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Banked it in off the glass. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Screen by Claxton. Curry passes to Harris. Screen by Claxton. Here's Curry. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Now Brown. He has 7. Pass to Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. A big group substitution here for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Curry, that's good.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Griffin, a screen on Harris. Inside. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Pass to O'Neal. Curry with it. It's tipped. Outside Gallinari. From deep. It doesn't go for him. The Nets with a lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
4-team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Claxton. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside White. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets earning this break in the action.
The Celtics, 22. The Nets, 32.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And the Nets shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Griffin in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Simmons drives in. Pass to O'Neal. The baseline J is on the way. Again, the Nets score. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Outside Curry. From behind the arc. And the Nets, another three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Outside Gallinari. Screen by Griffin. Gallinari, the pass to Griffin. Brogdon from outside. The rebound by the Nets. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Dinwiddie, no good. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Shot clock at 2, and Williams punches it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Finney-Smith. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Brown, a screen on Johnson. Outside Tatum. To the inside. There's 5 on the clock. And Williams punches it home.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outside, Williams. And stolen by Bridges. Out left to the wing. Back to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Now Johnson. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Nets lead by 15.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And here's Brown for 3. No good that time.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Tatum against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. That one goes. Count it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here's Tatum. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Also Johnson out there. Ben Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Tatum against Johnson. Second shot opportunity. And Tatum lays it up and in.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Here's Bridges. Rebound Boston. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets. Free throw good. Dinwiddie.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Brown. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Outside Simmons. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And he drops it in from the low post.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Tatum against Johnson. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Williams. And stolen by Bridges. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Smart outside. Tatum from long range. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Brooklyn has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Pass to Johnson. Bridges outside. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Down low, and stolen by Simmons. Outside Johnson. From deep three-point range. Back to Claxton. Over Horford. Claxton can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Smart passes to Brown. To halt the run. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Dinwiddie with it. Screen by Claxton. For 3, Bridges.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
An open look for Simmons. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Misses off the left iron. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
There's Tatum with the 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown against Simmons. Horford outside. Left side Tatum. from downtown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here we go. And Portland starts out with the ball. So the net starting five. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
The pass to Sharp. Thibault kicks to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Lillard. Driving inside. Dinwiddie with the steal. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Dinwiddie. Great D that time from Nurkic. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Bridges. That's a 2 from Lillard. He doesn't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Claxton the pass to Johnson. In the corner, Simmons with it. Johnson finds Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. For 3. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And the second free throw, good.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. Three-pointer, Lillard, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Here's Sharp driving to the basket. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And another 3 for Portland. 1:07 left in the first. Now here's Simmons. Johnson outside. Simmons sets a screen for Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now, Dinwiddie, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Dinwiddie against Lillard. Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Bridges shot. Good. He has 5.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Lillard with it. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland out in front, leading by. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. Shaedon Sharp picks one up. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Here's Claxton, defended by Thibault. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges outside. Simmons on the wing. 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet.
Here's Sharp going inside. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Claxton the pass to Simmons. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Lillard outside. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Simmons. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Curry against Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Claxton the pass to Harris. Kicks to Thomas. And stolen by Thibault. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal. An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Harris dishes to O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2, and again it's the Nets missing. Here's Lillard, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Craig, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
Here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got his first basket.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
To the paint. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside for Thomas.
Come to me, come to me.
In the corner, it's Harris. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal.
On the floor for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard surveying the D. Inside. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Takes a 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Curry can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's tipped.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. He gets it up. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
Time just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And looks like they got it right this time. No pass. And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly.
18. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. We've got Thomas. He's out there with Mills. Simmons is out there with Harris. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. The Trailblazers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Johnson comes in for Joe Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Patty Mills.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Simons against Bridges. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strike.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Bridges passes to Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
And it's Simons missing. Nets trail by 6. Bridges passes to Claxton. Bridges left side. Here's Simmons. He's got 9. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Dinwiddie wide open. Drops in the tray. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 5. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Down low, Simmons. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And 11 points for Ben Simmons.
And the feel for the game Simmons has, so adept at cashing in on what the D gives him off these pick and roll.
And it's Simons missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Bridges outside. For the tie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Third quarter here. 3 minutes have come off the clock. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Simmons dishes to Dinwiddie. Simmons a screen on Johnson. Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Here's Johnson. That shot missing. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Simons with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Jeremy Grant comes in for Little. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Reddish. And it's Sharp in for Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Simons surveying the D. Here he goes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. .104 left in the third quarter of the game. And stolen by Thybulle. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Dinwiddie against Simon. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sharp. And the 3 off target. Right side Simmons. And he bangs it home with one hand.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 2. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Bridges outside. Drives to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. And oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he capped that one off with a little something extra, switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hang time there. Great play. Simmons, a screen on Lillard. Johnson down low, covered by Lillard. Here's Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get a shot off here. They get it again. Claxton.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Johnson, the pass to Simmons. Johnson with a screen on Grant. The pass to Dinwiddie. Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Back to Lillard. Takes it inside. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 4. Johnson outside. 1:27 left in the game. And stolen by Lillard. For the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Bridges. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. And he can't jam it through.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the shot is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
Bridges finds Johnson. To the left side wing.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3. That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Now, Dinwiddie. The drive by Simmons.
Well, he's got to be a defensive stalwart. And Jeremy Grant using his size to send it back.
And that's going to do it for regular. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now, here's Lillard. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. There's a screen. Driving in. Passes it to Claxton. Uncovered. And good. He nails it.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now, here's Sean. He's tightly guarded. Overtime still getting started here in just about a minute in. Outside, Simmons. And stolen by Lillard. Here's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 29.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Simmons passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Nurkic. Nurkic with the steal. Three-pointer, Lillard. Grant dishes to Nurkic. Back to Grant. To the wing on the left. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. They set the pick. Johnson to pass to Claxton. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Thibault. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. Such a wide open look. Now it's a 7-point Portland lead.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Lillard with it. And the Trailblazers, another 3. Here's Bridges. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-4 run. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Here's Lillard. From deep. Off target. So the Trailblazers win it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Here's Smart after the basket by Portland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Lillard. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
Brown against Lillard. It's Brown on the wing. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Lillard.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
And here's Brown. Horford, a screen on Lillard. Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. It's stolen by Nurkic. 3 on 3. Here's Sharp. Tries again. Pass to Nurkic. Let's go with a 3. Boston with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Brown passes to Tatum. And that one, good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Over Smart. Here's Sharp. Tatum pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Williams finds Tatum. Here's Horford. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Smart against Lillard. On the take. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Brown passes to Smart. Horford, a screen on Lillard.
In the first. 2 minutes.
It's Smart on the wing. Defended by Lillard. 2 on the clock. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. They get it back. Williams' shot is good. And this game is tied up now.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
The 3, here's Lillard. That one is off. And Boston going the other way now. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Smart passes to Williams. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Lillard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Grant with a screen on Smart. Lillard fires away from way outside. Portland, no good that time either. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside, Brown. The 3. Kicks it out to Smart. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Portland trailing here. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sharp, no good. The Celtics have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Brown. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Here's Lillard. Takes it inside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Tatum.
Nurkic is playing defense like a brick wall. Tough, that is.
Big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Sharp are the guards, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Double team on Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Here's Sharp, defended by Brown. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Nurkic a screen on Smart. The 3, here's Lillard. He drops it from range. Lillard's got 10.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Offensive rebound, Celtics. Out to Horford. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Lillard outside. Here's Sharp, defended by Brown. Grant with a screen on Brown. Sharp, there's the drive. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Brown with a screen. The kick out to Williams. Horford passes to Williams. Up top, Brown. He's covered by Grant. Tatum against Thibault. That one a little long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Launches a 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Thibault's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scorers are rising to the top.
Here's Lillard. It's stolen by Tatum. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. And the dunk by Lillard.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Smart to the paint. Pass to Williams. Tatum against Thibault. 6 to shoot. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Matisse Thibault.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
So he gets them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Lillard outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spot and finding his rhythm.
Outside, Brown. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 15. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
Smart outside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Thibault. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Pass to Nurkic.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Smart. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard.
32, the Celtics, 28.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. Griffin is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. So it's Portland now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Thibault passes to Lillard. There's a screen by Nurkic. And it's Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 27 points.
This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Now here's Lillard. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Thibault. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. White, good.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Timeout called, Portland. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
And we're looking for the loudest fans.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Chris.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Now here's Brogdon, looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
And so Brogdon nails both of them. So it's Portland now. It's a 1-point game. And that one is hammered home. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in play,
Previous play is
Personal foul call still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still peeved.
And that one falls for Simons.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Griffin, a screen on Johnson. Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Such a cerebral player. Brogdon showing off the ability to pick apart the D in these sets.
The three ball. White against Simons. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. Here's Little. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Gritty play by Little. Defense comes right at him, but he gets the shot off.
Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum most of that season, and Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Now here's Simons. Going inside, and a big-time jam right there.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
The drive by Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And they'll get another chance. Johnson passes to Reddish. The three is up. Gallinari pulls it in. Boston trailing. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. No good with a layup. Here's Reddish. Boston with a rebound. Now Brogdon. He's got 6. Gallinari with a screen on Reddish. Here's Brogdon, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Brown in for White. Now here's Simons. He's got 5. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Horford, a screen on Simons. Now Brown. With the drive, and the jam by Brown.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
Pass to Williams. Outside for Brogdon. Outside, Brown. Williams, a screen on Simons. Brown. Another one falls for Boston.
And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Eubanks the screen. Simons against Brown. Eubanks the screen. And here's Simons outside. Buries it from 3. Simons has got 8 points.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
They set the pick. 4 seconds left.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
And he drops it first.
At the line for Portland.
And so Simons nails both of them. It'll count. It's tipped. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Trailblazers up by 2.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Portland leading. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Nurkic. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
Who poked away? It's stolen by Smart. They're running. And there's the lay-in.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Smart's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. And the dunk by Lillard.
Speed and agility. Lillard gets in there and flies up for a dunk.
Well, the Celtics shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Smart outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Thibault. Good work defensively by Thibault. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here. Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
On the drive, Smart. Rebounded by Nurkic.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Horford passes to Tatum. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Lillard. Williams against Nurkic. Pass to Sharp. There's a screen by Nurkic to the wing, right side. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Good to see Nurk knocking it down from deep, showing he has some range too.
Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Thibault. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Brown against Lillard. 5 on the clock. And Brown is good for 3.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
2 minutes.
Williams against Nurkic.
2 minutes.
Thibault will screen on Williams. From deep. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside, Brown. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Williams with the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. And it's Lillard penetrating. And here's Nurkic for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Nurkic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look from Nurkic and a smart choice. Bucket.
Brown against Lillard. Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Lillard against Smart. Nurkic with the ball. Fires for three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Smart up top. Pass to Horford. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Talk about possessing the clutch gene. The big man, Horford, coming through in a huge way.
Now Nurkic from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Tatum can't hit. Smart against Lillard. Nurkic is screen on Smart. Pass to Nurkic. Can he keep it going? Off the left rim and out. Outside Tatum. Here's the three. Yes.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
So a close game sees Portland taking this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
For another edition of NBA basketball. This is a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division, in your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. They get it again. The shot by Williams, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Williams. Great D that time from Tatum. It's Smart with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Here's Brogdon following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And he goes in for the dunk.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Johnson finds Simmons. Johnson with a screen on Tatum. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Simmons passes to Claxton. Johnson against Brown. Bridges kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Shot clock at 5. And here's Tatum for 3.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
Smart against Dinwiddie. Stolen by Smart. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Clock at 6. Brogdon with it. Bridges covering. Bridges with the steal. Johnson with a screen on Tatum. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Smart. Pass to Claxton. Wide open look. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Celtics trail by 6. Smart on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. And the turnover again by Boston. Oh, and Vince Carter in attendance has to be pleased overall with what he's seen.
I mean, he had some great years with this Nets franchise. One of the better eras during their New Jersey years where not a lot of winning had taken place since their ABA days back in the 70s.
Now here's Tatum. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Dinwiddie attacking to the inside. The shot's good from Claxton.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Smart with the ball. Dinwiddie with the steal. Johnson from outside. The shot, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn. Here's Tatum. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Tatum down low. Simmons is there. They get it back. Outside to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown with a screen on Simmons. 5 on the clock. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. Nets leading by 6. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Brogdon. The pass to Smart. Got a piece of it. Outside Tatum. The three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the three. It's good from long range. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Snatched up. Second chance shot. Williams can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Boston, no good that time either. And here are the Nets. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. In the corner, it's Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smart against Dinwiddie. Outside Tatum. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Johnson with a screen on Smart and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Curry on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 15. It's White on the wing, guarded by Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Nets leading by 15, and the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power, and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately, it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? Here's Griffin. Kept alive by Boston. Lets the three fly. That one, no good. And here are the Nets. A 14-2 run over the last bit. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Thomas inside. He's covered by Muscala. The shot by Curry, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's White. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Brown inside the line, and he nails the jumper. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Simmons sets a screen for Curry. Bridges finds Curry. Just 5 on the clock. This is it to Claxton. Fades. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
28. The Celtics. 12.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Curry. He's out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Williams sends a screen for Brown. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum. Brogdon outside. Back to Tatum. Got a hand on it. Brogdon against Bridges to the right side. Here's Finney-Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Finney-Smith's got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now, here's Brogdon. On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Thomas. Brown against Bridges. They get the rebound. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
A wing, he wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bridges. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. They trail by 18. Down low. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Harris against Brown. Spins. The feed to Williams. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Pass to Simmons. And Thomas has it in the corner. Back to Simmons. A 3 ball. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 16. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
Into the lineup for your Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. From downtown, Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Claxton. 6 points for him. Pass to Thomas. Out to Harris. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Brogdon outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got his second bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. Good on the triple. And the Nets lead by 17.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Outside for Thomas. The tray. And the Nets, another three.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. The three from Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Nets leading by 20. Harris outside. O'Neal dishes to Harris. Over Smart. Harris's shot is off.
Normally he drains that.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Williams has a screen for Brown. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. On the floor for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Celtics trail by 20. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
No problems knocking that one down. And the Nets lead by 20.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And they get it back. Williams finds Brown. Back to Williams. That one misses. Simmons with the defensive effort. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Brown the pass to Tatum. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Ogden against Bridges. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And Simmons slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Sinks the triple.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Bridges against Brogdon. Bridges passes to Simmons. Here's the screen. Puts the move on. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Tatum no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Smart dishes to Williams. Doesn't go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. You're right, defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Here's the three. No good from Finney Smith. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Brown finds Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Brogdon against Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brogdon looking it over. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And here is Bridges. Passes to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is...
that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. The shot by Lillard, no good. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. Outside Johnson. Simmons with a screen on Lillard. Here's Claxton, and he makes it on the layup.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Lillard. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Claxton can't get it to go.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
On target from range.
Oh, an appearance here by Logo Lillard. That's a deep 3.
Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. For 3, here's Lillard. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Inside, it's stolen by Thibault. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Lillard fires away from way outside. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Claxton. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Claxton's got 7.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year. They've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball. Big-time drive from Lillard, and the contact. He has the mindset just to slough it off.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Simmons against Grant. Johnson a screen on Grant. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Back to Johnson, who is stolen by Lillard. To the right side. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team seconds.
Brooklyn on D. 46 seconds left to play in the first. The 3, here's Lillard. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Lillard right side. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Bridges. Defended by Lillard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
For three, here's Lillard. Nurkic passes to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Now here's Bridges. Johnson passes to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. And Nurkic throws it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Pass to Graham. Takes a three. Lillard can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Bridges outside. And he drives in. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. That shot, no good. And here's Johnson. Simmons with a screen on Lillard. From deep, Johnson sinks it from distance. And now a 6-point Nets lead. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Here's Claxton. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Bridges passes to Simmons. Timeout called, the Nets. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their...
Oh, that was incredible! Oh, my goodness!
Yeah.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Pass to Dinwiddie. A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Got a piece of it. To the inside. To the left wing. And here's Nurkic for three. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Simmons. And the layup is good. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Nurkic, a screen on Dinwiddie. Down low. Timeout called. Portland.
And use of Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. Great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. 3 on the clock. Here's Nurkic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter. 44 seconds left in the second. And he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Nurkic, a screen on Curry. Lillard into the lane. And there it is for him. Lillard's got 16 points.
And look out, the weather report might call for an avalanche of buckets from Damian Lillard.
Pass to Curry. Screen by Claxton. Outside Curry to the middle. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic just got his 5th rebound in this one. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
26. The Trailblazers. 20.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court right now for Portland. Cam Reddish is out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Harris outside. Drains the triple. And the Nets lead by 9.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Simons. Hangs in the air. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Inside. Here's Claxton. No good. A bit long that time. Portland's shooting just 42% so far in the game. Eubanks.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good.
Drew Eubanks, shooting 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Curry. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Reddish. Eubanks the screen from outside the arc. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3-ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Pass to Curry. Oh, got a piece of it. With the teardrop. Johnson with a bucket.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Simons with a steal. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I love the hustle on the break. Simons just determined to see that play end with a positive result. Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Curry passes to Simmons. Here's the hook. The rebound by Eubanks. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
O'Neal on the wing. Here's Simmons.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
No good on the free throw. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. Simons against Bridges. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Here's Dinwiddie. Launches it. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 10 points. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Little's shot is good.
Whew, how about that release from Nasir? That was quick.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
Both good from the line that time. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Eubanks the screen. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Eubanks. No good on the 3. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dinwiddie. And he stuffs that one home.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
There's Simons with a 3. Doesn't go for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Nets out in front, up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Mikal Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. So that's the Nets 5. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Stolen by Dinwiddie.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Here's Simmons, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Thibel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside. Forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Simmons. Driving in. The shot no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Lillard against Johnson. Grant with a screen on Johnson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Screen by Claxton. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Bridges. And there's a pick. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland trailing here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Lillard, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Nurkic a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Thibault. To tie it up. Pure from 3-point range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Simmons. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. Grant with a screen on Dinwiddie. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Johnson finds Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
Man, good whistle there.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Bridges against Thibault. Bridges passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Pass to Simmons. Into the lane. Offensive rebound. Count it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when he's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's Johnson with a drive. Goes up from the top of the key. Claxton can't get it to go. Lillard against Johnson. Lillard outside. From the top of the key. It's good!
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for...